I'm JC.
And I'm Chloe. Welcome to this week's edition of Lake Nation News. Let's jump right into the news.
Here's what's happening around school this week.
On December 6th from 8 to 10:30 is the annual Santa breakfast.
If you want pancakes, head on down there. And while you're at it, have a chat with Santa. Make some ornaments or put in some tickets for the raffle.
But look out because there might be some surprises.
Next, on December 10th at 7, there will be a 5th, 6th, and junior high band concert pack in the pack.
We should all drum up some support and go watch them.
Now it's time for Chloe's Trivia of the Week.
Oh boy, what a question.
The answer eludes me.
Get your popcorn ready because it's time for Wingspan Weekly.
Hey guys, it's Kayden and Kamiryn back again with another edition of Wingspan Weekly.
Yesterday, JV boys wrestling competed at Santa Fe Trail.
Girls and boys JV wrestling have a mixer today at home.
Friday, there will be the first basketball games of the season at Perry LeCompton, and Saturday, girls varsity and JV wrestle at Rock Creek.
Next week, girls and boys basketball competes at Holden.
That's all for now.
Stay cool.
Don't be a fool.
Now we have interviews with LaRue and Porter.
I'm Brock LaRue. I'm the high school business teacher, and I'm the assistant boys coach for basketball. What is challenging about coaching basketball? I think the most challenging thing about coaching basketball is there's only 5 players that can be on a court. Especially at Silver Lake, we have a lot of really, really good players, but we can only have 5 at a time out there. And figuring out a way to substitute and find the best matchups for each game while also keeping people in a rhythm is really, really difficult. The way you handle that, you try to gather as much data as you can, you make the best choice that you feel works best for that game, and then you stick with it. Something that I look for in a player is work ethic. They need to be selfless, but they also need to be able to work hard in practice and outside of practice. Basketball is a skill game. You have to develop certain things, ball handling, shooting, defense in order to be good, and that comes from effort that goes into it. Basketball is also a confidence game. The way you build confidence is by actually doing it over and over and over again. So having a good work ethic is the number one thing. How would I prepare my team for a high pressure game? I think you want to treat every single game like it's a high pressure game. Whether you're playing a team that's 0-10 or you're playing a team that's 10-0, taking it seriously, scouting, trying to play your best is the most important thing. You want to play to your peak every single game. If you do that and you win, that's great. If you do that and you lose, that's fine as well. Again, being focused on the process is the most important thing, and doing that process correctly over and over, whether it's a big game or not. My goals for the team this season, I want to be a really, really good defensive team. We're going to press. I want to pressure the ball. I want to speed teams up so they can't run their offense. But I want to be a team that other programs are worried about how they're going to score the ball. And then I want to be competitive in every basketball game that we're in. My favorite basketball memory would probably be riding in the vans last year at state to and from practice and going out to eat with the guys last year. That was a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, hanging out with Zig and Coach Kruger and just listening to the guys talk and be excited about basketball. What advice would I give to the incoming freshmen? The biggest thing is your high school career starts now. You only have 4 years to do this. Don't take a year off as a freshman. Work really hard, push yourself over and over and over again. That way you're ready once it comes to sophomore, junior, senior year. Don't take a year off.
My name is Kyle Porter. I teach U.S. history and government, and I coach high school girls basketball. I love the game of basketball. I was a 3-sport athlete in high school and loved every season and every sport, and just found myself coaching basketball early in my career and fell in love with it. And then secondly, for me, I get a lot of enjoyment out of seeing the growth of individuals and collectively as a team, and that yearly process really invigorates me, it excites me, and it's a new challenge every season, and I always look forward to that challenge. I think every season's different. Last year we had a team that continued to grow and improve throughout the year, and that's one of the things we try to do. We try to focus on daily improvement. That team certainly did that, really ran the floor at a high level, and then I think our defense improved throughout the year, exponentially. And so this year, I'm not quite sure yet to see what our team will be, but I'm excited and encouraged by what I've seen this week. I think we need to be ready and focused for every team that we play. I think the most important game for us, and we talk about this, is the one in front of us. So game 1 against Perry-Lecompton is probably the game that I'm most excited for and ready for, and then after that game we'll move on to game 2 against Holton. So we try to focus one day at a time, one game at a time, and so that's our focus. So our goals for this season, we always want to play our best at the end of the year, and our goal visually is always to get to Hutch Sports Arena to play in the state tournament. We set that focus, but we're really focused on what it takes today in order to improve both individually and collectively as a team. And our mantra this year is toughen together. We want to be tough in the face of adversity, tough through challenges, and we want to stay together and take on whatever comes our way in a way where we're connected and together. And we feel if we can do that, we can persevere and become our best by the end of the season. Man, I've had a lot of favorite basketball memories. The one that sticks out here most recently was our state semifinal win against Heston. I think that showed it took a tremendous amount of resolve and perseverance in order to come back in that game, and that's as fun of a win as I've had as a coach. Advice to freshmen, simply put, don't expect to be perfect and trust in your abilities. And I think if you don't expect to be perfect, if you take on every challenge and know that there's going to be some ups and downs throughout the year, and that's expected, but if, again, you focus one day at a time, you learn from your experiences, and you stay positive, good things will happen.
Now it's time for Parker's segment on the musical.
Hi, my name is Zach, and I was the main antagonist of the show.
Michael Feldman.
I was Michael Feldman, sorry.
Hi, I'm Havyn, and I played Corey Palmer, the main protagonist of the show.
Hi, I'm Jayden. I was the main female lead, and I played Tiffany Houston.
Personally, my favorite scene was when me and Havyn had to sing 500 Miles, and it was pretty fun just do the song and then Tiffany just not liking it at all. That's my favorite scene.
I think my favorite scene would be the bedroom scene before and during the dream. The dialogue I have between Alfie and Annie are very funny, I like to think, and also fighting with Michael with the lightsabers. That was a lot of fun working on the choreography, and I think it all turned out pretty good.
My favorite scene is when me and Havyn's character finally get together at the end, because we skip off stage together, and people, especially during the elementary show, really enjoyed that, and that was really fun.
I can't relate with my character at all. He is the complete antithesis of me. Complete opposite, but it was very fun nonetheless.
I think I can relate to my character a lot. I like to think, Corey Palmer is this kind of sweet, innocent guy. I like to think that I am a kind guy as well, at least in my eyes, and I think people would agree as well.
I can relate to Tiffany a little bit. I think that I'm willing to help people out, which is I think one of Tiffany's traits. But I also think I'm probably a little bit more mean realistically than Tiffany is. So yeah.
This was my first year doing it. Do it. Just do it. Give it a try.
I think if you're thinking about it, you totally should do the musical. It's like a one-in-a-lifetime experience. It's very fun. You get to meet a lot of really cool people and do a lot of cool things. And in the end, you get to do a show. It's very fun.
Yeah, I would just say have the confidence and do it. It is so amazing, and it's such an amazing opportunity, and we're so grateful to do it, and we would love more people to do it with us.
I hope that it will be I'm pretty sure what the musical name is. Sound of Music.
Yeah, Sound of
Yeah, Sound of Music, as it has one of my favorite jazz songs in there.
There's two musicals that I hope is going to be one of those two. Either Alice in Wonderland or Little Shop of Horrors. Those two are really fun.
I'm really hoping for Alice in Wonderland because I'd really, really like to be the Queen of Hearts.
That's it for this week.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember, stay classy, Silver Lake!